he orgasmed ever. But Dan Coulier told me he shaves his balls for biking. Anybody do that? Ellen? I don't know, maybe you're transitioning. I support you. Whatever you're doing. I said, Dave, you shave your balls for biking? What do you bike backwards with your asshole in the air? Someone did say I do. Who said I do? The man with the 4 children? Oh, behind me. You shave your testicles for biking? Oh, you just playing along also? So people just make me part of the shows that just make up shit? I shave my balls for Lent. Well, when it gets to be my age, which is happening much too quickly, well, it's not, I'm here, but you know, you gotta get your colonoscopy, you gotta get prostate checked, and I don't know if I have a good doctor. When you're getting your prostate checked, is it a bad doctor if while he's doing it, both of his hands are on your shoulders? Is that a bad doctor? I like the colonoscopy. Who's had a colonoscopy? Somebody's gonna play along with that one. And then look forward to, oh, you, man. Wow. I'll be giving them out after the show also. If you like, in the lobby there, we're doing all kinds of stuff. And successful results, I assume, because you're probably raising your hand. I can't believe you told me this. I feel like, you know, I'm up here just being a little, you know, have my little 9-year-old dirty little fun. And then I talk to a nice lady, and I'm like, oh my God, you could be my relative. And now I feel shy and embarrassed. One of my testicles just withdrew into my body and out my mouth. What's your name, dear? Debbie, sorry. You were great with Dallas, by the way. I thought you were. Well, you had a colonoscopy. Debbie had a colonoscopy. Tell your friends. You see her out in the casino. I liked it so much I had a plastic mold made of the doctor's knuckle and I keep it up my butt. So if Evan tries to storm the stage, I can shoot it out of my butthole like a bullet. Like Javier Redeem in No Country for Old Men. Just walking around with that air gun. I can do that with my butthole. So I wrote that book, so thank you for reading that, Evan. I had to research that book, and so they had me go on The View to interview an author. And they had me interview E.L. James, who wrote 50 Shades of Grey. Women like that book. Men don't cheer that, I notice. Any dudes like that book? You sound like a girl, sir. So you're a girl dude. You're a dude. Did you read it, sir? And did you like it? You did. Your voice is getting higher. Someone's squeezing your ball. I love it so much, Mom. Why do you? Well, it was romantic, but then it was just porn, and then romantic and porn. I got very confused. I didn't know whether to get off or cry. I always cry when I get off anyway. It's just so rare these days. I'm single again, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'll see you all in the casino, and we'll be doing our little colonoscopy work together. It was weird because everybody, I co-host The View, and in your lifetime, all of you will one day co-host The View. That's what happens. Because you turn that thing on, you go, who the fuck is that? It'll be you. It'll be Evan. Evan, do you have a job? No, bro? You got no job, man? You got nothing? Are you out of work? You need a job? You do what you do, man. Are you gonna go out there and gamble and try to get it all back? How do you make money, Evan? We can't mention that right now. Anybody needs meth? Evan will be selling meth. Meth's good stuff. It's great. Teeth come out. It's real good for you. He sells pot, is what he does. I can tell because he's I can tell what drugs my audiences are on. So that's pot, because that was a DVR type delay. What do you do, Evan? I can't tell you that right now. Well, I hope you have success in selling it and don't get arrested. There's a lot of narcs in the room. You're going to get wanded. You're going to be put away. And then you get what you want anyway. They'll pay you and they'll butt rape you. I feel bad for you all of a sudden. I don't know why. I want you to do something legal. Go co-host The View. So I'm on a plane, which every comedian says, and Ed Asner gets on the plane. Now, I love Ed Asner. If you don't know who that is, for the younger people, he's the old man in Up. And if you remember from the Mary Tyler Moore Show, he's Lou Grant. I mean, he's a great actor. I directed him once in a snuff film. It was good. Snuff is great, by the way. It's one take and you're out of there. But that's my sickest joke, so you're safe from now on. So I'm on the plane reading the hardback of 50 Shades of Grey. It was a softback originally, but as I was reading it, and Ed gets on the plane, and I know the guy, and he looks at me, and oh, you're good-looking people. By the way, it's a good-looking audience here. I'm not fucking around. I am very low-key. I'll be out after the show. You're also handsome. What happens, Ed Adler sees me reading the book, 50 Shades of Grey. He's got the Christian Grey tie on the book cover. Comes over, takes it, smacks me in the head with it. He goes, what the fuck you reading that shit for? And I go, well, I'm on co-host on The View tomorrow. I'm going to interview E.L. James. He said, I don't give a shit. That's bullshit. You don't read that shit. Then he sits down. I thought he was taking a Beano, but I think he took a sleeping pill and he farted on me the whole fucking flight. I fucking hate that. I punched him in the heart and a fucking roast beef sandwich came out of his ass. People stop farting on me on planes. I don't like it. It's a terrible, terrible thing. So I go on The View the next day, and this was a good one. I got E.L. James sitting there. She's a neat lady. She was really cool. You would never know she was such a dirty, dirty girl. And I said I couldn't put your book down because it was stuck to my hand. And the ladies laugh because they're dirty. Woohoo! Dirty ladies. Dirty lady! You consider yourselves to be dirty ladies? Are you the women that are cheering? Are you single? That's it. It's like a bowling cartoon. It's like 15 hoes in the back of the room. Take your money! I get a bunch of name-dropping stories, which I always like to tell because they involve my kids, which is weird. Because people, name-dropping is bullshit, by the way. Robert De Niro told me that. He said, you don't name-drop. And Quentin Tarantino was right there. We were up all night. It was fucking cool. We fist bumped. But what happened was, my youngest daughter has always been around when something weird has happened to me. And this is a cool name-dropping story. Steven Spielberg is standing next to me. And then you pick that up. And so my daughter's here, and her sister, my other daughter, is in a piano recital, and one of Steven's kids is in a piano recital, in the same one. And I said to my daughter, this is Steven Spielberg. He directed your favorite movie, E.T. And she looked right at him, and she said, that's not my favorite movie. And I said, you fucking bitch. You just cock-blocked my entire career. I will be narrating funny videos the rest of my fucking life. I did that show for 8 years. It was before YouTube. That makes me older. Before YouTube, AFHV, which there is no cure for. But it was called America. Some of you are listening, and I appreciate that. America's Funniest Home Videos. And then when Tommy Bergeron, who's a good friend of mine, he's from Boston, he's a good man. There you go. Who's from Boston? And who's from New York? And so you guys are all getting along. This is beautiful. This is like, the world should be like this. This is like the UN, and we're on Indian grounds, which makes it even more sacred. This is neutral waters. You don't fuck around. You could get a poison dart in your neck. You're dead. So, it's very funny to me that Tommy Bergeron hosted AFV, America's Funniest Videos. They took out the H because so many people lost their homes in the past 15 years. I know it's sad. It's weird though that people would just send those videos in and there's people getting hit in the nuts and a monkey scratching his butthole and sniffing his hand and falling out of a tree. And that's like a big deal to people. We need to laugh though, and I don't like politics and religion because it just makes me so sad. I read all this shit and I just write more dick jokes. That's all. That's all I do. I just got a tattoo of a condom put on my penis because I don't really use protection anymore. I write dick jokes. BRB, LOL, SMD.